application on record which was filed under certificate of urgency yesterday, my lady.
Mr. Udotok, I'm limiting myself to what is before me. So if an application was filed under certificate of urgency, I'll deal with it as a certificate of urgency, but it's not before me. So limit yourself to what is before me, please.
Okay, my lady, first of all, I have instructions from Mr. Kipngeno, who wanted to seek your permission that this file be placed aside. Because there
I
are
have
so
no
many
time to place a files aside anymore.
And then I wish you could give me
I'm dealing with the
audience.
file now. I'm not placing any file aside. So you either have instructions or you don't have, you are either holding brief or you're not holding brief.
Yes,
I'm now going down my course list. I have a hearing at noon and I intend to finish with my course list by noon. This course list virtual so that I can hear the main case.
The issue that is being raised, my lady, is that this case, my lady, this court does not have jurisdiction to handle this matter. Because my lady, Mr. Kipngeno had requested that the file number 698 of 2024 just be placed before you, my lady.
How much time does Mr. Kipngeno need to respond to the application dated 4th of December? If he does not intend to respond, tell me so. I'd go to the others. Does he need time to respond to the application dated 4th December 2024 or not?
My lady, I seek for the court to give me some time, my lady, for some audience, my lady. I'm still addressing the court on this very application, my lady. So I don't know if the court will allow me to address it or not, my lady. Because
you're addressing me on what? Address me on what is before me, not on other issues which are not before me. What is before me, I've said this for the umpteenth time, is the application dated 4th December. So can you address me on that? How much time do you need to respond to that application? That's all. Okay, if you have nothing to say about that application, let's move on to the next.
We are telling the court that, my lady, this court does not have jurisdiction to handle this matter.
So respond to the application and say so. So how much time do you need to respond to that application? Do you just come and tell me I have no jurisdiction and I just decide, yes, I have no jurisdiction? File your response telling me I have no jurisdiction so that I can deal with the application and either find that I have jurisdiction or I don't have jurisdiction. I have an application. I must determine the application. You can't just come here and tell me I have no jurisdiction and I say, yes, I don't have jurisdiction. I have to hear the application.
My lord, unfortunately, the court is not giving me time to address it. Because this was a
defendant. I think I've given you enough time, but since you do not want to tell me how much time you need to file your submission, your response, I'll proceed and I'll give directions to everybody. I'll just give general directions. If I say 14 days, the 14 days will apply to everybody. So let's move to the next.
Good morning, Honorable Court.
Yes.
My name is Victor Wambeo.
Have you been served with the application for, just a minute, have you been served with the application for E730 of 2024?
Actually, this is a new matter. I don't know who has been served.
Okay, so I've not been served.
Where I stand, not been served.
Okay. Please.
So, Madam Judge, actually, I just wanted to ask this court. There is this matter 698, and now before you is 730. Same parties.
Just a minute.
And then actually it raises the same concern.
The matter before me is number E730. We are not going to waste time on other matters which are not before me. What is before me is E730 of 2024. So if you've not been served, you've not been served. Okay, we move to the next. Defendant Kamau.
Defendant Kamau, my lady.
Yes.
I'm the third defendant, and I came to learn of this matter yesterday when one of our colleagues went to check with the banks, and he was advised there is a court order. When I received that court order, my lady, I realized you had given directions. And direction number 1, you advised the applicant to serve the respondents by the close of business of 9th, the same day the orders were given. My lady, the advocate has my number, has my email of the applicant.
So you've not been served. In short, let's be very brief in what you are telling the court. So if
Yes,
you've not been served, just tell me you have not been served. Yes.
Allow me to this, my lady. I moved to the court this morning, early morning. I went to the registrar and met the court court assistant, and I realized there's also another case which the same court, the same judge had given directions.
Mr. Efantas, I'll repeat it like I have repeated so many times. The file before me is number E730 of 2024. Address me in this matter. Have you been served or you have not been served? Have you been served with the application for this case number E730 of 2024? Okay, he's not responding. Let's move on. The first defendant.
My name's Peter Sikukarisa, first defendant.
How much time do you need to file your response?
No, I think I'm just a defendant. I need to.
Yes, a defendant. You've been sued. What is the work of a defendant? The defendant has been brought to court, so you have to respond to the application.
So first, if you will grant me time to express myself, having in mind that this is my very first time standing before a court of law, I think it's in order if you grant me, madam, just a few minutes to express myself.
Who has denied you the opportunity to express yourself?
Asante sana. Kama nilivyosema, mimi ni Peter Sikukarisa na sijawahi fikiria kwamba nitakuwa hapa, lakini sasa niko hapa na nipo tayari kabisa kuyavulia shati haya maji ili niyaoge kwa sababu ya members wetu wanamuziki wanaoteseka. Your Honor, kesi namba 730 ya mwaka wa 2024 kwangu mimi sijaweza kusaviwa, tumeipata tu asubuhi.
The application is 730.
Yes,
this is E730 of 2024. Address me on E730 of 2024. This is the matter before me.
Ambayo hiyo sikuwa served. Sijaweza kuwa served, kwa hivyo naona siwezi kuengage kwa sababu sijakuwa served kwa upande wangu mpaka sasa.
And so kama hujakuwa served uko hapa kwa nini? Kwa nini umejibu hii?
Niko hapa kwa sababu
nini imekuleta hapa kama unasema hujakuwa served na hii application?
Niko hapa kwa sababu aliyetushtaki ni mtu mmoja kupitia wakili mmoja, kesi mbili zinazofanana, 730 na 968. Na kesi 698 ndio imenifanya nikuje mbele yako, Your Honor.
So uko hapa sababu ya kesi ingine? Okay.
Ziko mbili zilishtakiwa na mtu mmoja kupitia wakili mmoja na ni matters ambazo zinafanana kabisa.
Okay, you've not been served. All right. Who else is here?
Your Honor, Pamela.
Yes, Pamela, have you been served?
Your Honor, my name is Pamela. I've not been served, but I've been concerned so much that Your Honor, you are not listening to me, to us. I'm so worried about this court and the way we are being handled.
My interest right now is to know whether you have been served or you have not been served. You'll be given an opportunity to file your replying affidavits. In your replying affidavits, you can write what you want to say in response to the application. But I cannot listen to you telling me about other matters which are not before me. If you want to mention about other matters, other cases, write that in your replying affidavit. So why do you want me to keep on listening to you on matters which you are saying you have not been served? Mr.
No,
Dachi?
I thought we would be listened to and I thought we would get justice, but if that's
You are
how
saying
we
you
can,
have not been served. So you've not been served. You don't know what the application is all about. That is what it means.
the
Mr.
file
Dachi?
is to your honor. I
Mr.
think we are
Dachi?
being harassed here. This is a harassment. We are being harassed.
Judge, you allow
Maybe
me
before-
please to talk briefly.
Yes, who wants to talk?
Yeah, Victor. We
You
actually
see,
request.
when you say that you have not been served with an application, where would you want to address the court? You are saying that is Pamela saying she's being harassed.
Madam
But
Judge,
she's
let me
not been
just
served. So what
let me
am I supposed to say, do as
actually
a court?
she's out now. She can't my
So
request,
if you
please.
come and tell me I've not been served, the first thing that I'll do is tell the advocate, serve. Then
we
let the
Okay.
respondents file their replying affidavits. So why would you want to engage the court on a matter where you have not been served? What is it that you want to tell me? You have not been
just a
served.
minute, Madam Judge. Just a minute.
My lady, if I may
Mr.
address.
Okubasu, before you, he knows how he plays his tricks before with these courts. And that's why he takes time even to respond.
My lady, before you pen off, we have an application to make. We pray that you kindly grant us some time to address the court. This is Udoto Kongani, my lady. I've received instruction from
I want to make it very clear to all of you here. I did not go to the registry and look for files so that I can deal with them. The files were allocated to me. So when you come and tell me that we have seen this court has several files on the same issue, I didn't go looking for files. The files were allocated to me in the usual manner that files are allocated to other judges. When you are before Judge Chigiti, before some matters were moved before this court, did you tell him he had allocated to himself files or what? So don't come to my court and misbehave badly and talk rudely.